Hello dear students, so here we have a problem which states that there are two aeroplanes A and B, which you can see in the figure, which are flying uh, with a constant velocity in the same vertical plane. So both are in the XY plane and they are at angles 30 degree and 60 degree with respect to the horizontal that can be seen in the figure. The speed of A, let's write that here. Let's draw a new diagram better because there may be some more details which we want to draw. So this is, let's say, velocity of the aeroplane A. Okay, and this is given here as 100 root 3 meter per second. And this angle is 30 degree. And there is another aeroplane which is making an angle of 60 degree. It's going in the same plane. That's velocity of B. Okay, now at time t equal to 0 seconds. So let's say that at some time, the observer in A finds looks at the plane B, and he finds that the plane B is at a distance of 500 meter, and also observes that B is moving with a constant velocity which is perpendicular to the line of motion of A. So with respect to the observer in A, can I do one thing? Can I draw that the velocity of B will be along this direction? That is perpendicular. It is going in this direction. And the distance which is given here is what is 500 meters. That is written here. Observer in A finds B at a distance of 500 meters. So this is 500 meters. Now at time t equal to t naught, A just escapes from being hit by B. Okay, so in that particular case, what is the time t naught in seconds? That is what has been asked here. Okay, so if I say that this is 90, this is the 60, 30, then this angle, you can see this triangle will be 60 degree. Okay, now we can do one thing. We can form two components of this velocity. We can say one is the perpendicular component and one is the horizontal component, let's say. So this angle is also going to be 60 degree from the geometry here. And if I say this is VB and this is some angle theta, then we have to basically find out how much is this angle theta so that we can resolve the velocity into two components in terms of VB cos of theta, and this one is VB sine of theta, where you can see that VB sine theta velocity is distance upon the time, the time t naught, which you are talking about here. Okay, so here, if we are able to find VB, then we can find the value of T naught. So this is equation number one. So let's try to focus on finding out the value of theta. So if I draw horizontal here, if this is 60, then this is also going to be 60 degree. So if I draw a vertical out here, then this angle, which you can see here, is the same as this angle, that is 60 degree. Okay, and then you can see that if this angle is 60, uh, then this whole thing here is 60 degree. What you can see, this one. So if this is 60, then because these two are at right angle, then that means that this angle will be 30 degree. Yeah, so we have found out the angle. So we can write here VB sine of 30 degree will be 500 divided by T naught. That's equation number one. Now we would require another equation so that we can find out the value of VB and then T naught will be found out. Now it is written in the problem that at time t equal to 0 second, the observer in A finds that B is at a distance of 500, and not only that, he is moving with a constant velocity perpendicular to the line of motion of A. So that means that as far as the observer A is concerned, because the plane is moving perpendicular to the line of motion, that is possible only when this velocity VA is equal to VB cos theta. So only when these two velocities are equal, it's possible that VA will be seeing the plane coming perpendicular to the line of motion of A. Otherwise, it's not possible. There should be no relative motion, parallel to itself. So we can write the second equation, that is VA, that is 100 root 3, which is going to be equal to VB cos of 30 degree, which can be written as VB root 3 by 2. That means that VB is 200 meter per second, and that can be put here, and I'll get T naught equal to 500 divided by 200 into half. So this is 1000 divided by 200, or that is 5 seconds. Okay, so that's the answer. What we wanted here, T naught is 5 seconds. So I hope that this discussion has answered your question. Thank you so much for watching.